Philly and cheesesteaks. The two go hand in hand, but if you think that's all this city has to offer, think again. We're checking out 4 different cheesesteaks, including the world-famous Pat's and Genos, but that's just the beginning. From century-old markets to stadium bites and over-the-top desserts, we're diving into the flavors that make Philadelphia one of the most iconic food cities in America. Sure, Philadelphia is known for its namesake cheesesteak, and you'll find carts serving them all over the city. But if it's your first time here, there's a good chance you'll be spending most of your visit in the Old City near Independence Hall and the Liberty Bell. So if you're already exploring Philadelphia's iconic and revolutionary history, you might as well look around, and you'll probably find a cart serving its most iconic and maybe even revolutionary sandwich.
When in Philly, you get a cheesesteak. So our first cheesesteak here is from a cart. We'll check that out. Cart cheesesteak. Cheesesteak number 1. The steam is coming off. Give it a whirl. Here we got a foot-long cheesesteak. See, the cheese is right in there at the bottom of the roll. You got the grease dripping out the backside here. I'll give it a bite. The peppers in here are your basic banana peppers. They're not red peppers, they're not green peppers. Good meat. The bread is really soaked in with the grease from the meat here. Obviously not the healthiest option in the world, but it's good. It's good. Like to see if the other options that we try later don't have as much grease in the meat, but then still keep the juiciness and the meat flavor intact. This is good. Is it good?
Yes.
Is it the best thing you've ever had?
One of them.
One of them.
While Philly food is practically synonymous with the cheesesteak, there's one place where visitors flock to experience one of America's greatest culinary rivalries.
Here we have Geno steaks and Pat's King of Steaks. Because you know you gotta have Philly cheesesteaks. We've already had Philly cheesesteaks today, so we're gonna see how these compare with each other and compare with the ones that we had before.
This corner might just be the most famous intersection in Philly food. Pat's King of Steaks has been serving cheesesteaks on this corner since 1930, and they proudly call themselves the originators. Right across the street is Genos, founded in 1966 by Joey Vento, who named the place after his son, Geno. Today, Geno runs the shop, carrying on his father's legacy and this iconic rivalry. The Vento family has always had a deep connection to Philadelphia's fire and police departments, and that's something that you'll feel the moment you visit.
All right, so we got Pat's here. The bread is significantly firmer with Pat's than the one from earlier this morning from the cart and the one from Genos. Genos, this bread is much softer, and they cut the meat differently. So here with Pat's, it's much more chopped up and much more significant on the whiz. Here at Genos, the meat is more slab, and the whiz is there, but not nearly as much as what we have over at Pat's. This is good. The bread is crunchier on the outside, and I like that.
What?
I don't taste the cheese on the inside bite so much. Alright. Now,
Yum yum.
Genos.
Num num cheesesteak.
Oh, the whiz is buried in there, the Genos. I have to say, overall, I think I prefer Genos over Pat's. I like the crunchier bread Pat's, but the moisture of the sandwich and the meat soaked into the bread. I give it to Genos. I personally have to give it to Genos here.
Oh, goodness gracious.
And I would give it to Genos. I would give it to Genos over our cart one. Our cart one today, I still think I prefer the moisture of that one. It was a little greasier, but I prefer that over the what seems to be a little dry from Pat's. That's just me. You're going to have to check it out for yourself. So what do we think of this one? Do you like it better or less than the one we had before?
Better.
You like this one better?
It's like a squishy cake. Actually, but it's good.
All right.
But they taste the same.
You say they taste the same?
Yeah, bro.
All right. Get that back. There you go. All right. So we had one earlier for lunch. We had one earlier for lunch, and we had these two. So far, which one is your favorite?
I don't know.
You don't know?
It's close.
All right.
I like how I eat this one because it's crunchy, but I don't know about this one. This is also good too.
And so here we are at Sonny's, and we got a classic. Figure if you're gonna try multiple ones, you're gonna go classic all the way around. See the whiz in there. The meat is cut nice and chopped, and the onions are in there too. And the onions, the whiz, the meat. So we'll give this a whirl. I really do like the meat here. There's enough whiz on here to really make the bread soft, but it has a nice outer crunch to it. More so than Genos, and more so than the other cart that we were at before. This is really, really good. Really good cheesesteak. And they're all priced all at about the same, all roughly about $15 for all of the four that we've tried. Really good.
But Philly food isn't just about cheesesteaks. Not even close. Just a few blocks from the tourist spots, Reading Terminal Market brings together dozens of cultures, flavors, and local favorites, all under one very loud roof. Operating in this historic space since 1893, Reading Terminal Market has grown into one of the most iconic indoor food halls in the entire country. It's home to dozens of stalls offering everything from fresh produce and baked goods to butchered meat, seafood, specialty foods, and ready-to-eat meals representing both local and global flavors. You'll also find vendors selling handmade gifts, fabrics, candles, and souvenirs, alongside sit-down counters serving some of the best meals Philadelphia has to offer. From fantastic, huge cookies to pretzels, freshly made, and cheesesteaks, of course, Reading Terminal Market has it all. Even in the middle of this fast-paced city market, visitors can get a taste of a much slower, simpler way of life. Just about 50 miles from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania Dutch country is home to Amish and Mennonite communities whose culinary traditions stretch back centuries. Here at Reading Terminal Market, that heritage comes to life in the famous Amish food stalls, where authentic Pennsylvania Dutch dishes are prepared by Mennonites using techniques rooted in old-world German traditions for that perfect, hearty, home-style meal. For me, though, I was especially looking forward to a stop at Tommy DiNic's, featured on countless programs from the Travel Channel to the Food Network, and even named the best sandwich in America. Known for their roast beef and their roast pork, I went with the roast beef, topped with the sharp provolone, and I definitely was not disappointed.
After about 15 minutes of trying to find a seat, Good crunchy bread. Soft and doughy on the inside. And the meat has just a perfect flavor. Not too salty, but enough just to bring that flavor on through. And the provolone just melts. Very good, very good.
At the ballpark, you usually think hot dogs, peanuts, maybe some Cracker Jack. Not something you'd expect in a food meet. But when stadium food makes the cut, you know something's been done right. I wasn't even looking for another cheesesteak, I just wanted something unique. That's when I found Bull's Barbecue, a spot you can only get at Citizens Bank Park and nowhere else in the city.
So, trying to find the most unique non-cheesesteak food here at the ballpark, and I was told to try Bull's Barbecue as the best one. So, when I noticed that they have a burnt end cheesesteak, it seems to be the best of both worlds. So that is what I got. And this thing is a mess, but it looks gorgeous. Oh my gosh, this is so good. So suggest at least the burnt ends cheesesteak here at Bull's Barbecue. Absolutely 5 out of 5. Melt in your mouth. Good job.
Philly's food scene isn't just about meats and cheeses. There's plenty here for your sweet tooth too. If you're looking for something customizable and over the top, Scoop DeVille delivers. This place is definitely dessert, done Philly style.
We're going into Scoop DeVille. A couple of locations here in Philadelphia. Rumor has it that you can pick and mix and blend and create your own ice cream flavors. So we'll try this place out.
All right, so I went with the cake batter ice cream with a combination of peanut butter dough, golden grams, and Nutella. So our Scoop DeVille here was actually was pretty good. The soft serve, the toppings do get mixed in, so it's like a kind of like a Blizzard and such from Dairy Queen or any type of place that has those like Arctic freeze kind of things. But they mixed it up very well. The golden grams, the graham crackers, that is a topping that went on the top, and that was not mixed in. But overall, pretty darn good. A lot of options to choose from, to stay or to go.
Yes, Philly is famous for the cheesesteak, and we tried 4 of them, from carts to icons like Pat's and Geno's, but there's so much more to this city's food scene than meat and cheese on a roll. From Amish-style meals to fresh pretzels, ballpark burnt ends to customized ice cream, and maybe even the best sandwich in America. If you're hungry in Philadelphia and somehow get tired of cheesesteaks, there are still plenty of ways to satisfy that appetite. Got a favorite Philly bite that we missed? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more travel and food adventures. We'll see you in the next one.